The guys in the main event are going to do the most dangerous stuff. So you've pushed these guys to the top of your card. They're doing the most dangerous stuff. They're going to get hurt. So now you've either got to pay him to sit home, or you've got to bring a guy up from the bottom of the card that the crowd doesn't buy as a main eventer yet, and risk losing ticket sales because the guy you built up as the big star isn't available because he broke his leg falling off a scaffold. I think we've blurred the line on the risk reward ratio. There should be a significant risk reward ratio, whether it's worth it or not.
Yeah.
And the promoter should be as much want to protect the wrestlers, and the wrestlers should want to protect themselves and the business. So I think it's everybody's responsibility, but everybody's just trying to get over. And if you can't get over with regular stuff, you'll do something bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And then eventually it's too big. Like, I honestly think somebody's going to get seriously hurt or killed in Hell in a Cell since Mick Foley went off the top.
Yeah.
Because now if they have a Hell in a Cell and somebody doesn't fall off the top, people feel they got ripped off. So the office is never going to tell you got to fall off the top because you can't do that.
Yeah.
Legally, I don't think you can do that. But the guy who says, I don't want to fall off the top is not going to go far. They're not going to push him anymore.
Yeah.
And somebody's going to get hurt, and it's going to be just a guy trying to, keep the office happy and chase his dream and everything else. And they might try to protect him, but law of averages dictates that it's high risk for a reason, and that risk is going to pay off negatively.
Yeah, I mean, when the standard's been set to this level, you need to try and beat that. So it's like, if they're trying to get to this level, but they're only here, it's not a sustainable way of being in the industry.
But the amazing thing, if I can kind of use the business to beat my point home, take the long way home on this one, but Mick Foley was, when he got to WWF doing the Mankind thing, he was always upper mid card, and then they'd push him into the main event long enough for Shawn Michaels to beat him, long enough for Undertaker to beat him, and then back to upper mid card. Then it kind of a feud with Kane, but it wasn't the main event. It was featured, but it wasn't the main event. And then Foley dove off, and Foley was falling off I remember seeing him fall. Sting drop kicked him off the apron. He just took a flat back bump on the concrete and stuff. Mick, you crazy bastard! And he's taking all these crazy bumps, and he was always upper mid card. But then when he took the bump off the cage, and what was the Beyond the Mat?
Yeah.
When they showed him watching it with his family, and he was like, "Gee, I didn't know I was scaring my family that much, and it hurt too much, and I had a tooth sticking out my nose. I can't do this anymore. I got to do something else because I'm going to kill myself." He went and became a character that people cared about, put a sock on his hand, and all of a sudden he was a steady main eventer and was a world champion 3 times because he made people care. They weren't just, let's see somebody hurt themselves. Now it's, Mick, please don't hurt yourself. Big difference. So big bumps don't always necessarily mean main events. Sometimes it means, you're there to put somebody else over, but you won't always be in the main event. The minute Mick stopped doing those big bumps is when he became, one of the top guys in the company.
Yeah.